Nice to meet you.
I'm Johnny.
Johnny, nice to meet you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Long Beach Race fans, we're here with the coach of your Los Angeles Chargers, Anthony Lynn. You're getting ready to give the command already. We're not even to that point
man,
yet.
it's party time.
Tell me a little bit about, I think, your first experience here at the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach, the sights, the sounds. Compare it to the NFL.
Oh, this is awesome. It's just like an NFL game. You have great fans out here. You know, it's a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
It's my first one, so I'm excited.
Okay, good. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
And good luck with the future. We're pretty
thanks,
stoked.
man.
So.
Well, thanks.
What's it going to be like to ride with Mario Andretti?
An honor. I mean, he's one of the best drivers of all time, so yeah, it'd be an honor to ride along with him. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Go ahead and step up on here. Grab both sides. Step into this.
Not ready? I'll grab your visor right before you go, and you'll be all set. Not ready?
Oh boy. Here we go. Two or three times I thought we was gonna go right into the wall. He just turned, made a sharp turn. It was a heck of an experience. Never been in one of these before.
Ready to go again?
No, I'm good for right now. I'm good. I have my dose for the year.
Are you ready? It's time for those most famous words in all of sports. Please welcome your Grand Marshal, head coach for your Los Angeles Chargers, Anthony Lynn.
What's up, Long Beach? You guys ready for some racing? Let's get this party started. Drivers, start your engine!
The race towards the NFL Draft has reached the finish line. Over the next 72 hours, the Chargers will look to add even more talent to an already formidable roster. For a day that can define an entire franchise, it's one that begins just like any other.
Hard to believe the day's finally here. Obviously, the draft is such an important event for us. You know, we want to be a team that builds through the draft, and we put so many resources into the draft. And you know, that's one of the things I love about the draft is there's so much hard work by so many people for so long, and it all culminates in these next 3 days. Come on, Jack. Hey, come on. Let's go. You want to go eat? Let's get you in your chair. Okay, Bubba.
Time to eat breakfast.
You ready? Oh, good bite. Good bite. Jack, you ready? This is our son, Jack. He is now 8.5 months old. Huh, aren't you? Yeah. It's been just such an awesome thing. I mean, really kind of hard to describe in words. I try to get him in the morning and feed him before I go to work because he's usually asleep by the time I get back from work. But I know whenever I am gone, I know he's in amazing hands with my wife. She does so much, you know, not just with our son, but in terms of supporting me, supporting Jack, our family. I really cannot possibly give my wife enough credit. Yeah. Draft day, and just in general, has been, since I was a kid, my favorite day of the year. I mean, I've just always loved the draft. I mean, I can remember, you know, the excitement of being able to be in the war room during the draft, but even really being able to go in, you know, a couple of weeks before or a week before and kind of hear, you know, what did we think of all the players? And really every draft, you know, no matter where we're picking, whether we're picking early, whether we're picking late, I just feel like for me, it's always had kind of the same excitement.
While football fans descended on Nashville in record numbers for day one of the 2019 NFL Draft, in Los Angeles, Chargers fans did the same and made themselves right at home on the iconic Santa Monica Pier.
Well, we wanted to have a showing to the greater Los Angeles area of what our fan base is really like and the enthusiasm and support they've given us all throughout the season.
Everything that we're doing right now, this is a big night for the Chargers, okay? You know, the draft is always a big night, and it brings hope and aspirations for the franchise. Home fan, let's go!
The fans are lined up. The anticipation is growing. Who will be the chart-topping stopper in the NFL Draft of 2019?
Good evening, Nashville, home of the 2019 NFL Draft. Tonight, we officially welcome the next generation of players.
On the second floor of the Hoag Performance Center, mere feet from the offices of John Spanos and Tom Telesco, lies the Chargers draft room, the epicenter for every player personnel decision that will be made over the next 72 hours. With the Chargers picking 28th overall in the first round, it's impossible to predict who will be there. But on this night, the Bolts got their guy.
Hello?
Hey, Jerry, this is Tom Telesco, GM of the Chargers. You want to be a Charger?
I would like nothing more than to be a Charger.
All right.
What's that? Thank you so much.
All right, here's the commissioner of the NFL with the pick of the Los Angeles Chargers.
With the 28th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Jerry Tillery, defensive tackle, Notre Dame.
Anybody else on board with the first round, or was he the only first round guy left?
He was it. He was it, which is, I give our scouts credit. They saw him, they liked him. We had him in the right spot for us. Like, everybody's board is a little bit different. But also knowing, at the 28th pick, we got a guy that we feel is a solid first-round player, and you don't always get that at the 20th pick. And I was fine with that. I was fine to pay it. I told everybody, I said, we may have to take a guy on our board that's a top of the second-round player, middle of the second-round player, but it worked out that Jerry was there, and so we took him.
Coach Stewart, how are you?
How you doing, man?
Good, yes, sir.
I'm a Domer as well.
Oh, love it.
I was there when London won the national championship in '88.
Okay.
That sign you touch, like Champion Day.
Okay.
I'm responsible for.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
All right, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Good,
Thank
man.
you. There he is. What's up? What's up, Coach?
How you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm good.
Got it
Feeling
happening,
good.
man.
Yes, sir. We here.
That's awesome.
We did it.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look like you've been out in the sun, man.
Yeah, did I get a little sun? Yeah.
Good,
Coach Sim, what's up? How you doing?
World traveler.
What's up, man? How you doing?
See you again, man.
You too.
Absolutely. Defense
What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Coach Bradley.
Good to see you, man. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's awesome.
It can be a little nerve-wracking, but we have a saying that, the board tells us where to go, and the board tells us who to pick. And this was a year in particular where there was no question when we were on the clock who the pick was going to be.
I'm excited to get in and learn. I feel like I got a lot to learn about this game to grow my game and my skill set, and as a player. And so I think this is a perfect situation and setup in order to make that happen.
A Louisiana native, Jerry Tillery, will now call a different LA home.
Welcome to Southern California.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
You get the same heat as Louisiana, but without the humidity.
I know, so not as miserable.
Congratulations, man. What an awesome thing.
Our fried chicken with this like kohlrabi slaw.
Wow.
Our fried chicken sandwich with sriracha.
Wow, thank you.
There's a lot more
amazing. Okay, perfect. I really have, worked, much of my life, to become the best football player I can be. And now that it's, really paid off in a big way, it really means a lot to me. It's really surreal. It kind of goes to show that, anyone who has a dream and wants to work for it, they can achieve it. Hey, Coach, so real, Jerry Tillery. Nice to meet you.
Jerry.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah. You getting ready to go on the air a little bit?
I believe so. You too?
Yeah. I just got off.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So I'm taking the rest of the day off.
Sounds good.
Be back tomorrow though.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, how are you? Jerry, good to meet you.
Talked a couple days ago.
Okay, nice.
How are you, man?
They told me that shot was legendary.
It was legendary, dude. You're
the shot.
by the freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
No, thank you.
Like, you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Like, so why in Hawaii? Why not?
Come on, it's a dumb question. I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Lindsay.
We're going to be talking on TV in just a second.
Sounds good. See, you're crossing around. I was like, should I do that or should I just?
Yep, I know. Now that we're talking about what to do, like it feels more uncomfortable. Yeah, so you'll just stand, we'll just chat.
Okay, perfect.
Don't even worry about the cameras.
Yeah, just you and I, just here.
Congratulations, Jerry. Welcome to Los Angeles.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very happy.
Okay, so before we get to the football, I want to hear all about the call. It's my favorite part.
The heart starts beating, and I picked it up. I tried to be composed. I think it went well, and the rest is kind of a blur. And now now I'm a Charger. It means the world to me that the Chargers, everyone in the organization, trusted and believed in me, and took the chance on me. I think, I can't wait to, start working and to prove them all right. This is a great town, great fans. I think we're gonna play a lot of great games here.
While Jerry Tillery gets acclimated to his new city, Tom Telesco and company are in the draft room, working to identify who will be joining him in LA.
Hello?
Is this Nas?
Yes, sir.
This is the LA Chargers. Hold for our general manager.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, Nas, how you doing?
I'm great, man.
Good. Hey, we're getting ready to pick you right here.
Ball game, what up? With the 60th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Nasir Adderley, defensive back, Delaware.
Yeah, he really stood out at Delaware, and then stood out at the Senior Bowl, and as a player that we really coveted.
Hello?
Is this Trey?
Yeah, this is him.
Trey, this is the LA Chargers. Hold for our general manager.
All right.
Hey, Trey.
How's it going?
Hey, this is Tom Telesco with the Chargers.
What's going on?
Good. Hey, we're getting ready to pick you right here.
Wow.
With the 91st pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Trey Pipkins, tackle, Sioux Falls.
He's 6'6", 305, between 305 and 310, but really good feet. So he's got long arms, good feet, change of direction, and he's very smart. Tackles are so hard to find, and he has NFL-type traits, and that's what you really have to scout.
Once I got that phone call, once I saw that area code, because I was just out here on the visit, I saw Santa Ana, California, and I was like, yo,
It's unbelievable, honestly. I haven't really, it's hard to put into words just because I'm so appreciative to Tom Telesco and the Spanos family and Coach Lynn that they took that chance on me, and just very appreciative and thankful for the opportunity.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice having you here.
Thank you, thanks to be here.
I heard that you have Mexican family.
I am. So my family's from Michoacan, yeah.
Mexican, so welcome.
Yeah,
This is your new home.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you,
Perfect.
thanks for coming.
No, thanks for having me here.
This is an interactive Play 60, so kids will be playing and you just go and hang with them. Just be yourself.
Yeah, well. Hi, bye.
Come November, the Chargers will call Mexico City home when they take on their division rivals on Monday Night Football. On day 3 of the NFL Draft, cornerback Michael Davis paid a visit to the same city, one he called home during the summers of his childhood.
How you love play your sport?
Me gusta, me encanta. But it makes me feel really good. Just to know that I'm here in my home country, in Mexico. All these fans here just from the Chargers. I'm pleased. I'm gonna enjoy the fans, sign some pictures, sign whatever balls they have, and then that's it. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Me puedes firmar aquí mi playera, por favor?
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Nice meeting you.
Hey, nice meeting you as well.
Nice meeting you. One of the Jack Boys. Good luck.
Jack Boys, boy.
Good luck in the Super Bowl, man.
Thank you. Hi. Dude, how are you?
Queremos somos mexicanos activos.
Gracias.
¿Ok?
Ajá.
Aquí para niños y para mamás que bailen. Y hay un circuito de actividad física que te queremos invitar a que hagas el circuito.
Sí, sí, claro, sí.
Yo lo voy a hacer contigo.
Vamos. Hijo de Dios. Gracias, gracias.
Chargers came in the draft with a pick in each round, all 7 rounds. They didn't move up. They haven't moved down. It's just a clean sheet.
Chalk.
And here is their 4th round selection and 4th player of the draft.
Buenos dias. I am Rebecca Landa, Mexican sportscaster, and we are live in Mexico City's historical center. Now please help me welcome former Mexico City resident and current cornerback for Los Angeles Chargers, Mikey Davis, and his family to present the team's next draft pick.
Y el elegido con el número 130, los Angeles Chargers eligieron a Drew Tranquil, linebacker de la Universidad de Notre Dame. Bienvenido a LA.
Let's go. In the NFL, April is a month when dreams come true and a lifetime of hard work is realized. Once your name is called, however, the honeymoon phase is all but over.
We're going to LA.
This segment of Backstage Chargers is brought to you by Ticketmaster.
My philosophy is this isn't a pie eating contest. I look at it as this football is a big piece of pie. What we do down here is one of the pieces. And I always tell the guys, you want me in your foxhole. If the going gets tough, the helmets need fixing. I don't want that guy. And I'm gonna try to figure out who that guy is early on and see if I can evolve him into being the guys that we expect to be a player for us.
While you can't win a championship in May, it is a time when champions are made. Just ask head strength and conditioning coach, John Lott.
I was a player, and when I was released with the Jets, I became a strength coach. Did my internship at the University of Texas, and became the first strength coach at North Texas, and was there a year or so. And then I went to the University of Houston, became the first strength coach there, and I had the opportunity to work with Carl Lewis and Leroy Burrell in the Santa Monica Track Club, and I learned a lot about track and field, and that became a passion. I knew about lifting. I learned all the Olympic movements and things of that nature.
Partner up, 2 by 2, 2 sets.
But that I wanted to apply it to football.
Ready, go.
We go out, we hit the core.
Circle up, hands on your hips.
And we'll stretch them a little bit, a little static stretch. There's preparatory stages, so this is right now what we're in is called an adaptation stage, or a hypertrophy or conditioning stage. We're trying to build a base for what we're trying to do later on.
All right, here we go, hurdles. Let's go to the hurdles.
And then we'll go straight into hurdles. Now we'll work on their hips, things of that nature.
Hook, come back left. Lead with your left. Coming back, here we go, left foot. Go, tap and go. Pick it up, stay square.
And then from there, we went to the sleds, which is now power. And we're trying to work on their stamina. By the time they walk into the weight room to squat, they're pretty warm. And so they go right to it. Like a lot of these coaches have, we went straight from playing into coaching, and I did the same thing. It's fun because what you do is you just don't sit down one day and say, this is what we're going to do. It takes a while to write the program up, and then now we're implementing that program that we've done. We all sit down as a staff and we like, this is what we're going to do. We go over it with Anthony Lynn and go over it with a couple other coaches. This is how we're going to do it, and and so it's kind of fun to evolve because everything's always evolving.
Fellas, after your first, second, and third set of the squats, you're going to step over here and we got to jump. Just straight up jump, set of 4. We got 3 sets of 4. That's in between each set of squats. Push yourself, St. Georgia. 225, 245, 275, 315.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that, listen to me, just stay with me. It's going to continually go up, okay? What we got to do is we got to get these reps, and then I'm going to change yours because we have you on a 400-pound squat. I'm going to take you off just like I'm doing Austin. And I get it, but I had to explain it to the next group, and they ran better. I'm like, fellas, we ain't sprinting. These are tempos. Even the 150s were tempos. Doesn't matter which way. Set of 4. Still up. Nice. Attaboy. Legs, 2 count pause. Squeeze that heel to the ground. Squeeze the quad.
We're building we're taking one more step, okay? Last year's over. We did pretty good last year, but we fell short. I got high hopes for what we're going to be able to do, and our goal starts with winning the West. Understand, this isn't 1-800-HELP, so we're going to win and lose with what we got right here. I had the opportunity to work with Carl Lewis, all right? In my opinion, the greatest track athlete to ever to run. He had a saying he would often say is that don't let it be something I didn't do to cause me to fail. And as a player coming out, I didn't really have what we have today. So I said, I'm going to prepare my players in a way I was not prepared. And so I take pride in that when I see a Isaac Rochelle body just totally morph into another body. When I take a guy like Austin Eckler, who is a gray horse, I call, wasn't even drafted, okay? Pound for pound, he's our strongest guy on our team. Not only is he a great player, but he's a better person. And things like that. I think you have an opportunity to be around guys like that are beneficial to me as a person. And I can be my voice didn't get like this from singing. And so, sometimes I get a little more excited than I should, but they also know that I care.